Hello and welcome back to Death Stranding. Here we have our filthy Sam. It's time for a shower. And if you recall, last time we made it all the way down to Port Knot City, and we actually managed to take the bike the whole way. There turned out to be a little bit of a path. We had an encounter with BTs, and it didn't necessarily go that well. We ran out of blood grenades, but we made it through with minimal damage to the cargo.
EX grenade number 0.
There we are with more EX grenades. Now we actually did get a chance to use the EX grenade. It didn't seem to do anything. It just kind of hit, so I'm not sure yet what effect it's supposed to have. You can be sure we're going out on another mission, so time to load up on energy drinks. And before we head out, let's take a look at our new Gordon glasses and see how those look. Very nice. I think I'll be keeping those for now. We did expand the chiral network. I believe the term the game used, it was a new strand. I thought that strand was the term used for the rope we carry around for stealth takedowns. And a new message from our new friend, Viktor Frank, which I wonder if it's a reference to Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning, but who knows? Maybe it's a coincidence. And he says, about my brother, ever since you told me about my brother, I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. I want to make one thing clear, though. I don't blame you for what happened. Igor wouldn't either. I know that. It's weird, though. We weren't all that close, and back when he was alive, I'd go weeks without thinking about him. But now, well, ain't that the way these things always go? You still got that little keepsake of his? Sounds kind of stupid, but I've started thinking of it as like his alter ego or something. You know it was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for it, least a little. You show the little guy the sights now, you hear? Lord knows, I'll never get to see him. And quite a few new interviews to take a look at. The Chiral Network Experiments between Central and Capital One, Die Hardman. Madam President, this will be your new office from today. The relocation of your official residence has also been completed, and the entire medical team has been brought along as well. Rest assured that information regarding this move has been shared on a need-to-know basis only. I understand that, following the loss of New York, you wish to direct the reconstruction efforts from Central Knot City. But in light of recent separatist activity on the eastern seaboard, we no longer consider it safe. We will see to it that the people continue to believe you are in Central and Bridges HQ will operate as normal. As per your orders, the network research teams and delivery system management have all been covertly transferred here to Capital Knot City. We are doing our utmost to expedite testing of the chiral network link between Central and Capital, while not neglecting your immediate medical needs, of course. This will be our base of operations for the next stage in the fight to rebuild America. And continuing with Part 2. Madam President, I'm happy to report that the trial run was a success. The connection between Central and Capital was established without incident, no chiral spikes or other irregularities. The Cupid functioned within acceptable parameters as well. There's still a lot of work to do. Chiral holograms, chiral printing, and data recovery have yet to be proven viable, but the confirmation that data can be sent via the chiral network is a huge step forward for the UCA. Our next step will be to use Cupids to establish connections with the other cities. Preparations for the second expedition are already underway. We're still trying to track Sam down, but as soon as he's back with us, he'll be given his new command. And mules and local porters. When people hear mules, they think junkies driven crazy by a desire to steal supplies we so desperately need to survive. Lucky for us, not all couriers are predisposed to this condition. Not all mules, in fact. They were professionals once, and some still are. Some even complete proper deliveries from time to time. Fragile Express has been known to use them, along with independent porters. For those at risk of losing it, they say the only way to stave off the syndrome is to join a distro organization with strong leadership and support to help keep you on the straight and narrow. Or you can strike out on your own. But that's no easy path. There's a reason guys who run solo have a reputation for being bulletproof. I would certainly describe Sam as bulletproof. And finally, Bridges' staff, timefall, and power failures. I volunteered to join Bridges, signed up with my brother Victor. See, we both remembered when America was still America, when we still had planes and satellites, when we were still connected to everyone and everything. The world was different, bigger, and we wanted it back. He was chosen for the first expedition and hit the road damn near straight away. Me, I got told to hang back here in Central, which was okay, I guess. Corpse disposal means taking your fair share of timefall in the line of duty. You get a sense for it after a while, a sixth sense for when the clouds are about to open up. Of course, the clouds themselves are a big tell, and an inverse rainbow's a guarantee you're in for some shit. But there are smaller signs too, changes in the air, a smell on the wind. When it hits, you've got power outages to deal with. Far as I understand it, which ain't all that far, it's to do with high concentrations of chiralium causing electromagnetic interference or something, which also interacts with water and kicks up clouds of ozone, which then makes the temperature drop like a rock. Anyway, I may be used to timefall, but that doesn't mean I'm immune to it. Believe me, I'm younger than I look. Heh. My big bro'd take a lot of pleasure in telling you that if he could see me now. And that's it for data. Get rid of all those nasty exclamation marks so we're not gaslit by the game into thinking there's some reason to come back here. I probably should have just jumped to the end. There we go. And with our nice new Gordon glasses, let's leave.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Well, let's get a handle on our materials. So these hematic grenades have been refilled. I know we used up one of them. I guess not all the blood bags recharged, too. So let's go ahead and recycle this one. So I'm not sure we can replenish the grenades. Well, let's see if we can. I'm not sure where we would do this. We can fabricate. Let's just recycle, because... Well, I don't know. They don't take up that much weight, do they? It's just 2 grenades. Yeah, let's just leave it. So we've got those 2 plus 10, so 12. That seems like a lot. I feel like if we're using more than 10 hematic grenades, we're probably doing something wrong. But that said, we could definitely have used more than 10 in our path here. Ladders. I kind of wish... Well, there is a way to see how many we have if we go here. It shows us we have 5. And 4 climbing anchors. So I think we're good. And there's where we can build some more bridge boots. We'd better make sure we have a backup. We have a fresh pair of mule boots. Not as good as bridge boots, but might as well use it. Let's see what else we can recycle. Has a noticeable effect on BTs. Well, I don't know about you, but I sadly did not notice what that effect was, so maybe we'll just have to keep using it and find out. So I think we're good. The question is going to be, where do we actually go? Head for Lake Knot City. So what we're trying to do is take a boat.
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unbowed. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? Oh, but don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance, she's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage
Oh, please tell me that didn't just interrupt this message.
assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
Well, we know what does damage to BTs is blood grenades, so let's give that a try. Didn't seem to like that. Wasn't very much damage. Can I just be chucking these things? Oh, we better be careful, or we're gonna sink. Where's our guy? Ah, there's grenades scattered around the arena as well. Is there a weak point? Is there invincibility frames? So far, I don't think so. Oh, was that another player that just popped up and threw us an item? That's pretty cool. I don't know what's going on with Sam. He's just kind of stumbling. He's not the most maneuverable player character. Thing's getting messed up. Just a few casual tosses of the grenade. Ow. Oh. We need all those things. piece of terrain we can. Let's go ahead and pick up a blood bag. There's another gift from other players. We keep falling on the ground. We are making short work of this thing. Oh, we're not going to make it that way. Come on. Well, just so we don't get too unbalanced. And I think that's all she wrote. That thing is apparently called a catcher. Well, all sorts of
Incredible.
free stuff.
Simply incredible. For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT. Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is
Higgs
rejected by
grenade
the
number
beach.
2.
Your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side. You've given us hope, Sam. Perhaps we may yet be saved.
Be proud, my friend. Amelie's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready.
Well,
Get those supplies to Lake Knot City. We're just getting started.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
let's not take all of those. We're starting to get just a little bit top heavy. I can just hold X and it'll keep picking up these. That's nice. I went to go drop this stuff off. So we met our first kind of villain.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Well, Khan, keep down Porter Bridges.
I'm just going to offload some of this stuff to... Well, we can recycle the empty grenades. I'm also now wondering, do we get a new blood bag every time we sleep? Or does it... And do we need an empty bag in order for that to work? And it's interesting, there's an EX grenade number 2 here instead of number 0. So I'm wondering if the game is... How it works is we have to actually use the grenades multiple times on BTs in order to unlock the next level, or to get some indication of what it does. We'll find out. Okay, that's it for the used items. And we do have quite a few chiral crystals, but I would rather hold on to those until we are in a situation where we need them, because what's the point in depositing the chiral crystals when it seems like we can carry quite a lot of them ourselves? And now let's get rid of our preposterous amount of stuff. Actually, something we could do is put it on the trike, which we have to go
Thank you for your
over to it
contribution.
for. We had, last I checked, like 2 ladders on there, so we have plenty of space. I think it can take 6 pieces of cargo. It's not so much that these weigh a lot. It's more they just are quite bulky. Nope. I think that's slightly better. Still seems like quite a lot. It's hard for me to get a sense of what we actually have. I guess I can use the item menu. So how many grenades do we have? 9 plus 2, 4 EX grenades. I actually thought we had more hematic grenades than that. So, well, we have them stored on the bike. Maybe we should put something else there. We don't need it right away. 3 blood bags. Oh, that's a lot of blood bags. Okay. That seems a little better. Oh, how I wish for a mark as red button. Maybe we don't actually need to scroll to the item. Or even better, maybe those don't really count towards that marker showing up when we go to our private room. Where are we headed? South. Is our compass going to tell us? It is. So clearly some sort of shipping port.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam? Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering. It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you were close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends. It's your call.
I don't think we have any undelivered cargo, not on our person.
Snack? You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right. Don't worry, she still floats. Come on, we're the only cargo left. We should get there tomorrow. I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go. Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole, Higgs.
Sam. Do you remember? It's almost time to go, Sam. I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Poor Worm. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here?
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
I don't know how you sleep. Need to pick me up? Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go. This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
So Fragile is popping those cryptobiotes like candy. I wonder if we're meant to read something into that. Maybe it's an effect of the time fall that she needs to keep eating them to maintain her health. That's just my own speculation. This would appear to be everything we took with us. Are we going to be allowed to save? Yes, we are. Well, we made the journey. We fought the catcher. We made our way across some body of water to Lake Knot City. And I think that's where we'll pick it up next time. So thank you, and I'll see you next time with more Death Stranding.